Hey guys, welcome back to Paradigm Shift Tarot. This is Dev Rupa. I'm an astrologer, also a tarot reader. In this channel, we discuss astrology, tarot readings, and other stuffs. Yeah, we do. So today's is a continuation of a video. The video is about your Venus or your Jupiter sign. Okay, so let's say if you are a male, then you are supposed to see your Venus sign to understand your spouse's character. And if you are a female, then you are supposed to see your Jupiter sign to understand your husband, okay? Because Jupiter is the karaka for your husband if you're a female, okay? So in a female chart, Jupiter is the karaka for the husband, whereas in a male chart, Venus is the karaka for your wife and other women as well, okay? So if you want to see through like if your sign, Venus sign or your Jupiter sign is in between Aries to Libra, then I'll just give the description video ka link. So you just have to go there and click the video and watch it out. Whereas today's today's video is about your Venus and Jupiter sign from Scorpio to Pisces. Okay, so I'll cover Scorpio, then Saggy, then Capricorn, then Aquarius, and then Pisces. Okay, the last six signs. Okay, whereas the first six signs are already been done. So if you need to check this out, then just go and see the video that is given in the description link. But if your Venus sign and Jupiter sign is in Scorpio, then let's see what happens. So if your Scorpio is the sign where your Venus or your Jupiter is placed, one thing is for sure that your husband or your wife, depending on your Jupiter or Venus placement and your, of course, gender, your husband or your wife will be very secretive. They will be super possessive, and they will have either they could be into some work related to oil mining, or maybe sometimes engineering, maybe like a civil engineer who works under the ground or something, or in a coal mine. They could be working in some investigation related work, and they could be very mysterious, okay? And they will be very deep thinkers. They could sometimes overthink things, and they are very possessive, and they, as I said, yes, they are possessive. Not only it's not the possessiveness like they don't want you to go out or something, but they just want to mark their territory. And suppose you are a guy watching this, your wife will be like very super pissed off with girls who are staring at you. And if you are a female watching this, then you might expect your husband to like little bit ask for some alone time. Maybe they will take you out to places where no one is there. Okay, so Scorpio is a sign of death and rebirth as well. So you could expect some sort of change in your relationship. So in case of Venus is not much favorable in Scorpio, because Venus is the karaka for water. It's a very very soothing energy, whereas Mars is like fire and Scorpio is ruled by Mars. So you could expect like some sort of blast of things, or maybe sometimes over power struggles, over possessiveness, a little bit of arguments or on deep things. Also, they will be very much interested in occult, and also you must be very much interested in occult science. How does death happen? They could even work in some maybe post-mortem, or like maybe a pathologist, something like that. Okay, they could they could have some profession related to death, or they are very fascinated by the concept of death. Okay, how death happens, why does death comes. Okay, and they're also very introverted people, but they do have the tendency to read you. So in the first meet, they could be little suspicious of you. They could just stalk you out. They're very good stalkers as well. So maybe your husband or wife will keep checking on your phone, those kind of people. And also like look at you at a very like you came back from office type of vibe they will give whenever you will come back or something. So they will always check you out, and their eyes will be very like weirdly beautiful, because and very deep. Okay, so if you will look at the eyes, and you will just feel like you're hypnotized. Okay, So yeah, these are some of the things that you will see with Scorpio Venus and Scorpio Jupiter. But one thing you need to keep in mind in Scorpio, if your Venus is placed and your Venus is badly affected by some other planets, or some Mars is not in a good condition, because you have to see of course the Mars condition, because Scorpio is ruled by Mars. So if there is some malefic effect to it, so in that case your wife could be like having some secret affairs, or could be way more secretive. It's not always the case, but they could have like a secret joint accounts, and they could be like a little bit selfish, passive aggressive. Also, I forgot to tell about this, ki Venus in Scorpio and Jupiter in Scorpio both are the signs where people are overly sexual and overly aggressive. They could have some sort of childhood wound related to their father or related to something else. They could be bullied in childhood, and they have a very orthodox or non-orthodox or unorthodox way of thinking. Okay, so yeah, and they sometimes have dealt with some sort of taboo in their life, so they could be deeply hurt somewhere. Also, they could have lost someone very nearer to them in their very childhood. So these are very possible with Scorpio signs, but then you have to see the nakshatra placement and all. To our Sagittarius, okay. For Sagittarius people, I will say that your husband or your wife could love long journeys. They could love going to pilgrimage, and they will also be people who will be a little bit of nerd, or they could have a lot of knowledge in a lot of things. Okay, and Venus in Sagittarius is often people who are teachers, professors, or they have this aura of making you understand. Okay, so if your Venus or Jupiter is placed there, so just be ready to get some speech or lectures from your husband or wife, because they are very knowledgeable people. They will love sharing their knowledge with you, and also gaining a lot of knowledge. So you could meet them in some university level education, or while you were traveling somewhere, maybe a pilgrimage, or you could meet them through some sort of teacher, and they also will have a lot of wisdom. They are very mature people. They like spirituality, and they will be very spiritual, like people who does yoga, who worships God. And also they will be very much intertwined with their culture, like history, culture, their family background. They will be very, very emotionally connected to their family background, history and culture, and everything else. Okay, another thing with Jupiter in Sagittarius, it's a lovely placement for you if you're a female watching this, because your husband will be very, very ethical and moral. They could even hold some very high authoritative position. Even if it's not a very high authoritative position, it could just be like they are very well-known people. People know them for their charisma, and people know them for their knowledge. So they could be very well-renowned people in their office, in their family, and they are very much appreciated by people. Even Venus in Jupiter, like your wife will be very giving and very generous in most of the cases, if there is no malefic effects. Because whenever Rahu, Ketu, or any other malefic like Saturn or just conjoins like Jupiter or the Venus sign, then the traits can change. Okay, suppose here Rahu is placed, so you can even expect a spouse who is a foreigner, or you could just expect someone who works maybe of your cultural background, but they work in some other different country. Even with Jupiter in Sagittarius, you could go out and abroad for your studies, and your husband could have done their studies from abroad as well. Also in case of your wife, they could be in the same page, like they could have done the education from somewhere else. So these are some of the things with Sagittarius. Am I missing out on something? And also one more thing, you will see like in their house there will be some sort of place for books. Okay, I don't know if they read it or not, but they will have like a book counter or something, like the way you keep wine counters. They will have some like a little library or a little place where all the books are kept, and like in a very organized way. So yeah, these are some of the things you can expect in your husband or your wife. If you like the video, let me know in the comment section. Okay, so moving on to the next sign, that is our Capricorn. So in case of Capricorn, your husband or your wife is going to be very, very workaholic. They will love working. They are people who can't stop working. They're a little weird and very, very, my way, highway type of people. They could be little promiscuous, so they could have like more than one relationship. And because Jupiter in the sign of Capricorn is a debilitation for Jupiter, you could expect your husband or your wife to be a little immoral. So they may be kind of people who will just say money is important, money is even important than other people. So not exactly immoral, but money could be a very big thing in their life. So with this placement, even you could be like of the same thinking like your husband, because maybe you have been through something in your childhood, maybe extreme poverty or something that has made you the person you are today. So you just believe in things that will give you instant results. Okay, so even if you will choose an education, that will be a professional course for sure, something that will give you a job right away. Okay, and you don't like compromising in a sense. You don't like compromising with money. So this could mean like you have a lot of money, but yet you don't like giving it much, because you have this fear that if I'll give it away, I will not have enough. And also sometimes you could be feeling very, very like pessimistic, and your husband or your wife could be a little pessimistic. Maybe with Jupiter in Capricorn will be more pessimistic than Venus in Jupiter in Capricorn will be more pessimistic than Venus in Capricorn. Venus in Capricorn will be workaholic. Venus in Capricorn will be very masculine type of energy. They will have this go-getter type of energy. They don't like waiting. So if you will just make them wait, they won't be able to do that. They are very impatient people as well, because Capricorn is also the 10th house of the zodiac sign, zodiac belt. Also they will have some status in the I don't know if they actually have a status, but people see them as someone who has a lot of status, because 10th house, it is the in Kalpurusha Kundali, 10th house is the house of your overall appearance, your appearance in society. So Capricorns in Capricorn, Venus or Jupiter will give an illusion to the person, or people could be illusioned by the person, or they could think like the person is very, very very authoritative and have some sort of position, because this is very possible, because your public image is now Jupiter. Jupiter is the guru. So you could have this, people could come to you for advice, especially related to their professions, or they could come to actually to your wife or husband. They could come, like people could come to your husband or wife for say advices related to the profession. Also they could be employers, someone who give employment to people. So, and if they're the bosses, they could be like, it's very possible that your wife, your husband will be a boss in some sort of company, and they will have a lot of command on others, because Capricorn is a sign for that. And they will be very, very practical, because see, Cancer is the a karaka for emotions, whereas Capricorn is just opposite to it. So expect your husband or wife to be a little bit not so emotional type. So they will be very, very practical, very, very focused, especially with their career. If you're messing up with their career, you have 0 chance. So just support them in their career, and they will support you as well. So now the next sign is our Aquarius, a humanitarian sign. So if your Venus sign or your Jupiter is in Aquarius, you could expect your husband or your wife to be a very humanitarian person. They will have a very say, they could be in love with stones. Okay, they could wear a lot of stones or have stones in their house or something, like maybe amethyst or like crystal stones or like gemstones. Or they could be in business of like that, of something like that. They will love plants, they will love gardening and planting things. Also they will be very environment conscious, like what is happening in environment and why global warming is happening, how to help people, how to help birds, and those kind of people who are very, very like focused with environment. So they're very, very focused with environment. And also they could have something to do with environmental things. They could be in work professions related to that, or they also could be people who are givers, okay, because if you see the sign of Aquarius, it is like a pot that a person is holding and pouring. So they are very giving. Even to you in a relationship, they will try to give you the 100% of them, okay. So they are very giving people with Aquarius sign. Also they are very, people who likes maintaining themselves, calming themselves, and they are not much of a people. They could be little selfish and self-centered at times with Aquarius sign, but it's more of a like they don't like dealing with disappointments. So they could just help you in your career, give you the support you need, but even after that, if you are not able to do so, they won't even think twice to cut you off with Aquarius sign. Also Aquarius is the as I said, is a very humanitarian and ecological sign. So they could love the color green, or when you guys meet, the place could be a place where a lot of people are there, a socially emblemed place with a lot of people talking or etc. Or this could be a place where a lot of parks and gardens and trees are there, because again Aquarius is something related to that. Also because of the sign of pouring water, so they do have certain times when they feel a lot of emotions all together. So your husband or your wife could be people who just suddenly are happy, laughing, and then all on a sudden they are like crying and getting overly emotional, and they do have some problem with expressing their emotions. So with your husband or your wife, you have to deal with a little bit of care and make them understand about the things that they don't understand, because with Aquarius they are also very like people who are into business, like always talking marketing or something. Also in marketing, digital marketing, anything related to that, they could be in any field of that sort, and they will also like fulfilling your wishes, okay. So suppose like you have told your husband or wife 5 months before that you like this lipstick, or you like this card, or anything, let's say a cloth, okay, they will just keep it in mind and make the money for that and give it to you, because they like fulfilling others' wishes. Because 11th house is the house of Aquarius, which deals with wishes and gains. Also they could be wealthy people, very very possible. So yeah, this was my analysis for Aquarius sign, Aquarius, Jupiter and Venus sign. If your Venus sign or your Jupiter sign is in Pisces, then your husband or your wife will be very very spiritual. They could be psychic, they could have certain subconscious astral projections. So like your husband or your wife will be like a very minimalist person. They're very pretty. Venus in Pisces is exalted, so you will have a very good marriage life in general, because when Venus gets exalted in Pisces, it also sometimes mean like maybe you're not at all interested in marriage. This could even be possible you are more like a spiritual person, or you like connections that are in a more spiritual level than in a 3D level where we are living. Because Pisces is the sign of diluting. It is the last sign of the zodiac belt, so it is a place where everything gets away, okay. And with the Pisces sign, as you know, it's very flip-flop. So another thing, your husband or your wife could have very uncertain emotions. They could be very much very much a sponge like person to collective emotions. So you could just see them sometimes crying, writing, sometimes doing this, that. They're very like all over the place, because with this sign they're very they're very adaptive to others' energies. So like if you are crying, they could start crying seeing you that you are crying, because they could literally feel the emotions that you have. Also they're very caring people with Pisces in Venus or Jupiter in Pisces, because Jupiter is ruled by Pisces. It's a very good position for Jupiter to be in, and also your Venus is exalted in Pisces. So expect your husband or your wife to be a pretty person, not a pretty that always does makeup and is always going to parlor they are more of a person who are just naturally pretty. Okay, you don't need to do anything for them to make them pretty, or they don't need to do anything to just portray themselves as pretty. Also, they will have a very deep knowledge of spirituality, so they could have an unorthodox way of understanding spirituality. So the way you or me will worship God, they will worship God in a very different way and will see God in a very different way, because Venus in Pisces also can give very good, artistic abilities. They could be an artist or related to some art field, which is very possible. And they will have very beautiful eyes, because also very beautiful maybe toes. Mostly toes and eyes are the two things that could be very much significant in them, but mostly the eyes part, because Pisces people naturally have a very nice eyes. So if your Venus is in Pisces, so you could expect your wife to have like very, fish like eyes. I don't know how to say that, but they will have something about the eyes, also about their feet. And with this Pisces and Venus, your overall marriage life, your sexual relationships will be very, very good. You could meet your wife in some places where there is something to do with fish, or you could see a fish around, or something something that symbolizes a fish. Or you guys could be literally in a restaurant having fish. Okay, or this could also mean that you guys will meet in some sort of an unusual environment, maybe a jail, or like an asylum, or a foreign place, because Pisces is the sign of 12th house is significant to Pisces. So 12th house deals with foreign places, asylums, and very very dark places in a sense. So you could expect that that's where you will meet, or the time could be like a night time, because in tarot, moon card is the signifier for Pisces sign. So yeah, when the moon is up, you guys could meet, or there could be very like full moon or new moon, something significant could happen between you two around the time when the full moon and new moon will happen. So this was my analysis for your sign, for your Venus and Jupiter sign in Pisces. For more, just watch my videos, and please subscribe if you like it. And also, if you want to see other signs, like the first 7 or 6 signs up till Libra, from Aries to Libra, my video is given down there in the description box. Just click on it and see it. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Till then, take care.